I told you there was something.
Here, wait, try to like those are bricks over at it. You just use those and repurpose them. Oh, that's huge. What do you think that is?
So that's actually something called paint.
As an archaeologist, I got interested in what you might be able to do with reproducing artifacts that are found in an incomplete state. It's all experimental right now. We don't know exactly how far we'll go with this, but it's interesting and especially has a good application for students who are visually impaired or blind, that they can tell more about what the actual form of the pot was like, even though we have just the broken fragment of it.
We have been putting together a program called Lighting the Way to Archaeology. I've been working with Dr. Nancy Grummond from the Classics Department. She originally made an exhibition using her site Chetamora del Chianti and has used 3D printing to recreate the artifacts from that site. And so she created an exhibition that allowed visually impaired students to come and get physical access to these artifacts that they wouldn't otherwise be able to access. So today is March 31st. It's the last day of the Florida Archaeology Month. So it was the perfect time to have this event and teach the students about archaeology. This year, what we are focusing on is local Florida history. Right now, we are at the Martin House on the DeSoto site. We are talking about Spanish Florida, and then we're also talking about underwater archaeology sites.
So one of our exercises today was to have them dig in little trenches that had sand in the bottom along with the water on top. So it was a kind of simulation of an underwater excavation.
They did a metal detecting activity where they had cannonballs and soda cans and then copy coins in a pool where they could then put the metal detector over it and hear the different pings. So we're trying to create activities that use different senses. We've been working with the Bureau of Archaeological Research, and they've been amazing in letting us get access to their educational artifacts. We were lucky enough to have the Secretary of State, Ken Detzner, come and join us. He's a big history buff, so he was sharing stories and really engaging with our students. We also have people from the National Park Service that are working with us, and we have the FSU Archaeology Club, the Anthropology Club, the Visual Disabilities program. So we have a bunch of different institutions and people coming together to put on this program for the students. The goal of this program is to not focus on disabilities as a lack of ability, but rather to focus on their different perspective and their different abilities as a tool that can teach us to go outside of our own perspective and learn from them. Alexis, she's from the Lighthouse Big Bend Foundation, and she gave us a blindness etiquette class and taught us how to, lead people around in the correct way to do that. But we are hoping to extend it to all people, no matter their different abilities.
It's been a cool experience for me to know that there's just another opportunity for individual with vision impairment to know, okay, maybe there's a job in this for me. Maybe whether that's cleaning artifacts, doing research, but for them, opportunity is key. If you give them the opportunity, because a lot of times people with disabilities aren't necessarily granted the things others are, you can, see them shine. And so I like the fact that the kids are learning something different, learning something new.
I think this is a great opportunity for students in archaeology and anthropology in the program for visual disabilities to get together one-on-one with these youngsters who are so curious and so eager and so excited and are having so much fun. And we all learn something about trying to think the way others think and try to help people with parts that they don't understand as well, and then also learn from them about things that they may understand better than us.